Hi guys, welcome to Bookish Shayla. Let's put together our last 5 page kits, not page kits, no, page kits for our crop this coming weekend. This will be 16 through 20. I may actually have 21, but it's okay. So, first one we are going to start with is, I bought this jet ski die cut because I have this picture of my son and daughter on a jet ski. Good reason, right? The inspiration I'm going to use is this was day 6 of the 12 days of summer scrap lifts over at Scrap Squad. I thought this was a good one. I've already pulled some paper out. I went through my summer bin and I found this photo play paper because I really want to keep it pretty cool color. So I have the green, I have this blue, I have this stripe that I can add to. I have sunshines I can add if I want to, not need to. I have some pink. So that, and those are all scrap papers. So I have my papers. I need some mixed media. I'm thinking I am going to color this in the green color. So let me pull out that green paper so I can match it with a spray. I know you can also use inks, but sprays are just easier for me. Actually, I bet this one right here would look okay. This is Vibes Beach Glass. I just used it in a couple of videos ago for some leaves. So, cut file, Vibes Beach Glass. Okay, then I need some blue to do some packaging technique. So I need a dark blue, and I think I'm going to use Faded Denim or Chipped Sapphire. Yes, or Faded Jeans. Hold on, let me see. Is this dark enough? Yep. Chipped Sapphire. Background. Chipped Sapphire. Okay. Now, what else do I want? I was going through things just for ideas of what to pull pictures for, and I have this color cast design from last year. It says Fun in the Sun, and I thought that would be a great title. It also has some other things. Let's see what it has a bunch of stars. Favorite Summer Memory, The Story, Love This, This Was So Much Fun, Today. Try not to get those little bitty stars out. So Special, and The Details. So I could use several of these. So we are going to take that. Okay. What else? Let's look through my summer stuff and see if there's anything else that would match that we could use. Let's look through my acrylics first. I feel like that blue Summertime would work, so we'll put that down there. I already have a title, so I don't need that. I don't need any titles, which is what most of this is. Okay, so I have that arrow that would work. That's acrylic. What else? This stuff is really old, but it's all stuff that I just didn't really want to get rid of. Those are cute. You know, I could probably, I don't necessarily want the fish. What else is there? I could use the corners and the little drops. I'm gonna put the corners in there. Might as well, right? Summer Dreams, okay. Get some of this old stuff out. By the way, this, does it have a year on it? I don't think it does. Done. EK Success. It doesn't have a year on it, but it's old. Let's see. Jump In, no. None of those really. I don't really need a title. Let's look at this flare. No, no. Now that would look okay. Gonna add that. And you know, I think that's probably enough. I'm just looking really quick to see if there's anything else. I think that will do it. Yeah. All right. So there is page kit 1 for this video, 16 for my total. And I have run out of folders, so I'm just gonna put all this in here together. Okay, so there's that. Next up, hold on. I'm gonna be back in just a second. I need to move some stuff around so that I can get the next stuff without everything falling on the ground. So I'll be right back. Okay, next up, as I was going through things, I found this Color Cast Design acrylic that says School's Back in Session. So I went and pulled these 2 pictures. This is 2023. This is my teaching group. And this is the senior class, all on the first day of 2023. I've pulled this sketch. It's a Scrap-A-Sketch number 171 from July 11th. I'm gonna turn it this way to fit my photos, or maybe, one of the ways. I don't think it really matters. But anyway, I'm gonna do that. So I went and grabbed my school folder, and let's just see what I'm going to put this up here so I can kind of look. It looks like I need 3 or 4 papers, so let's go straight to the papers or the collections. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Okay, I'm finding it. Okay, first up, Echo Park. How many papers do we have in here? And I can always add a few. Let's see, paper-wise, this one has that one, which that would be good because this was her senior year. This wood grain with the owls. Oh, and that's it. Well, I mean, I could use the owls. That's just too tone on tone. Okay, so not this one, although that would have been a really good one. Let's see, what about Simple Stories? Oh, hey, I need to use Simple Stories, and this has a lot of paper in it. We have the pencils, the school bus, this letterboard, Ooh, a nice plaid on the back of that one. These rulers with some words. This piece of red. Okay, I like this. So that is going to be my paper. And it does come with this sticker collection. So I can use that too. Now I would try to see if I have any. I would like a piece of black paper that looks like chalkboard. Or that's... Sorry, I'm just looking. To build for my background of that one. So let me see what I've got here in this stack of stuff here that's just kind of crazy. Let's see, I have, that's not gonna work. I love that piece of paper, but that's not what I want. Okay, these are just my random papers. So I have a 12 by 12 paper airplanes. I need a full sheet, so I don't even need to look if it's not a full sheet. There we go. So those are all my scraps. Actually kind of like that. Ooh, I like that one too. Let's turn these around so I can see them. I really like that. That I think would be okay. What makes it different than some of these other ones? I don't know. Smaller words, I guess. I think that's going to be my background paper. Okay, let me just see if there's any other better one. Purple. That's for prom. I should probably pull that for prom pictures, actually. 7th grade. Junior. I kind of like that one, but I don't really want musical notes, school bus. You know what? I really kind of like this one. And I know I bought it for this side, but the truth is, I just don't know that I want it for that side anymore. Okay, I think I've changed my mind. I'm going to use this gray, which there's not a lot of gray in it, but I think it will be okay with it. See, there's a little bit. Okay, so that's going to be my background paper. All right, so there's my background paper. So let's put all my scraps back. I have a sticker sheet already, and I have a title already, so I don't need my Bella Boulevard or this sticker sheet. What else do I have? Oh, I have this paper pad. I don't need it. All right, let's just go through this as I'm putting it back in. I don't feel like I really need that. Not to mention these colors are just a little brighter, so that's a no. What do I have in here? Now, if I was just doing the teacher, I could do that. Science, that's a teacher one. Smarty Pants, Proud Moment. Nope, none of those will be what I'm looking for. I'm just seeing if there's any good embellishments. These are all like homecoming and prom stickers, so that's not it. Those aren't quite the right color. Do I have any flare? That's not the right color. That's not the right color. Not the right color. Not the right color. Okay, that's easy. That's easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Sorry. I don't need that for this one. I was just looking at the colors. Actually, the colors aren't too off. Like the red and the black. I just don't know that there'll be anything I need, but I will put it in there just in case. This is all college stuff. I don't think, unless I have one that says 12th grade, 5th, 7th, junior preschool. So, nope, I do not. So I'll put that in here. Not the right colors. This is just some random kindergarten. Okay, so I think let's look what I have to make this out of. I have my background paper. I have some more paper and stickers. I have some ephemera and frames and tags. I have my title and I have my pictures. I think that will be good. So let's put all of that in here. Okay, so that is number 2 for this video. 17 altogether. That is not going to fit in there. So instead, let's just put all of this in here. I don't like doing that. I like to keep it separate so it's easier for me to put stuff up when I get home. But I've used all my page kit things for 30 days of sketches. So anyway, all right, 17. Okay. All right. For this next one, I found this that I had bought. It has a lighthouse and it has a crab and it has a sailboat. So I pulled these 3 pictures. I have a crab, I have a lighthouse, and I have a sailboat. And I am going to use this one, but I'm going to make it 3 3x4s instead of 2. And I don't know about the circle. I feel like I've pulled so many of my sketches or scrap lifts have circles this time, and I don't know why. But anyway, so I know exactly what one I need. Did I already pull it? No. Hold on just a second. Let me go pull it. Okay, so I have Simple Story, Simple Vintage C's. So here's the sketch I'm using. Let's see what I have in this collection. I don't have a lot of paper. That's the only thing, but that's okay. So I have several things of flair. And look, crabs, sailboats, lighthouses. Crab, sailboat, lighthouse, sailboat, whale. But anyway, so I have flair. I have the page pieces and I have the foam stickers. I have some foam, more foam stickers. I have these wordy bits. I have the 6x8 paper pad. And I have this piece of paper and this piece of paper, which this one will be perfect. I don't know what I'll do with it. Not sure what I'm going to do about that. But this is more than enough stuff for me to do that layout. Because I have a little bit of cardstock. Like I said, I have the 6x8 paper pad. So I don't know. I feel like I said, I feel like this is like the 3rd sketch that has a big circle in it. I think I will. Hold on just a second. I was looking at my 12x12 stencils to see if I have anything that would go with this, but not really. Also gonna look at my other stencils. my water stencils. So I have like actual anchors, and I have waves. I have seashells. I have more waves and more waves and more waves. And I have 40 bits. You know what I'm thinking? Okay, tell me if I'm crazy. What if I kind of draw a little circle? Actually, I'm gonna put these waves with these waves. Draw a little circle and then just do like a circle of anchors. I don't know if that'll work. It's definitely gonna have to be with ink. But let me kind of show you what I'm talking about, and you can tell me if I'm completely delusional, which I could be. It's fine if I am. I mean, just tell me. So, take a white piece of paper and lightly draw the circle, right? Are you imagining it with me? And then take my stencil and ink, and just inside that circle, ink the anchors. What do you think? I think that'll work, and I think I can use that chipped sapphire. I might be completely crazy. Circle with stencil anchors inside. Chipped sapphire. My next question is, do I have... I thought maybe I had chipped sapphire or an ink to do some splatterings, but I can do the splatterings anyway. So does that sound completely ridiculous? Probably. And then I can use these papers and my 6x8 to layer up behind the photos. Well, we're gonna give it a shot. It might be a total wackadoodle idea, but we're gonna give it a shot. Stay tuned to see if it works. All right, so that is today, day 3, or today, page kit number 3, page kit 18 all together. All right. Just in case you're wondering, I'm absolutely dying to get into my 49 in Market Beach, but I'm holding off. Okay, next up. Let me see. Trying to decide which one I want to do. I think I'm gonna do this one. Okay, so I found these Bramble Fox coffee and sweets, and this has a pie. Mine's gonna have a cinnamon roll, but it's gonna be okay. So I have this picture of having coffee and a cinnamon roll in Oklahoma City for my birthday back in 2024. So that was just last year. Anyway, so I was going to use this. I think I know the collection. I have to go pull it though, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I pulled this Echo Park Coffee with Friends, and I don't have much, guys. I just have some paper, I think. I do have some cut aparts. And I have some paper, and that is it. And the only sketch or scrap lift I have left for July, as of right this moment, is this one. And I don't want to use this one for that picture. in this collection. I just don't want to. So I'm going to put that aside, and I've pulled out some old ones, and let's see if I can find one. Here's another great one. It's another circle. I'm not doing any more circles. Oh, no, that one's cute. That's Scrap Squad from February. And it doesn't call for too much paper. I think I could do that one. Yep, okay, that's gonna be it. That was easy. Good deal. I like it when it's easy. So I can use the, let's look and make sure I know what I'm gonna do. I can use the coffee cup for the banner. Then, what else? I also really like this green. I mean, okay, here's the thing. I don't know if I want to do this, but I do have a whole sheet of this coffee cup. And then the only problem with using this green is I was gonna cut out this. What about using that as the banner? Cutting out the thanks a latte. I could map my photo on the green. And then I have these, which, yes, I know it's not a perfect match to it, but it's the mood and feel of it. It's muted colors. I think that's going to be my plan. Only thing is do I want to do any stamping or anything? Yep, I do. I want coffee rings. And so, let's see, where's my coffee ring stamps? Arrows, borders, corners, flourishes, words and sayings. There, right here. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use my chocolate ink because I'm going to bring in that brown. So there's my chocolate ink. Chocolate ink. And I was kind of thinking like this pale, can you see that? It's kind of far down. This pink and green for splatters. Let's see, do I have pink and green that would match those splatters? I have too much going on. That's my problem. If you want to know, that's what my problem is at this moment in time. I have too much on my desk. Too pink. Too pink. And that's close. The Lindy's Flat Fabio. That's pretty close. Saltwater Taffy is pretty close. And I think I already had to bring Saltwater Taffy. Maybe not. But I think I like the Saltwater Taffy. Okay, so since they're going to be splatters, do I have Saltwater Taffy and ink? I mean, yep, I have it in the spray. Okay, now let's look for the green. That's a little too green. Oh, Shabby Shutters is, ooh, how about that one? Olive Branch. Okay. There we go. All right, so splatters. Saltwater Taffy and Olive Branch. Okay. So there is number 4 for right now, and number, number 19. I'm thinking about some Nuvo, because there's just not a whole lot to that kit, but I don't really have a whole lot to put with that kit. I'm also looking at these. That would match like that and that. Okay, that's gonna go in there. Yay me. Okay, we're gonna put that in there too. But I just don't have a whole lot in this one, but that's okay, I guess. How about adding some random buttons, because I have them. And let's see, do I have any pink stuff that would work? Because that's a kind of weird colored pink. That's a little, say that's a little too carnation-y pink. And that's not the color pink I need. Not really. Okay. We'll just have some green buttons. It's fine. Wait, do I have brown? Let's see, what do I have in brown? No buttons. Okay. Nothing there. All right. So I have this. Like I said, I'm just randomly adding stuff to try to help me out. I was gonna look for Nuvo. I have this Nuvo. It is bottle green. Nope. Maybe. Okay, there's that. And then my brown. So, I need to put that on my thing so I will remember to use them. Nuvo bottle green, seashell pink, and saddlebag. Okay. All right. 19 or 4, whichever way you want to look at it. All right. My last one is this one. This is football time. And I pulled my daughter's first football game as a college freshman. And I still don't want to use this one. Like I said, it's just, I don't know. It's just not what I want to go with. So, and I still don't want any circles. I don't think I'll have enough papers to do that one. What about this one? Okay, that's a Scrap Squad Scrap Lift number 15 from April. All right, now I want to find one picture. Maybe I'll do that one. Because it at least has the field. Or I could do that one. Although I really want it to be her. That's cute. I like that one. There's my son and my daughter and my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law. That's cute too. They're just all so cute. Okay. So it's going to be this one. Do I have the date on the back? Yep. All right, now I'm going to pull my football stuff. Now, obviously, I want to stay kind of in the orange, black, and white, but I'm probably going to have to add a couple more colors to that. Let's see. Put those aside. I'm just looking to see. Now, that might be okay. Kind of like that one, actually. I think that's going to be my paper. So if I do this as my background, I have a whole section of orange and black because I obviously like orange and black for obvious reasons, right? Pretty easy to figure out why. Let me just see if I can find it there. I see it, I see it, I see it. And a lot of times I buy Halloween paper for my orange and black because, you know, that's Halloween colors too. All right, I really like that. For this, let's see what else. Oh, sorry, you probably couldn't see that. Not so much the plaid. That one had spiders on it and I didn't know it when I bought it, which is sad. Ooh, I like the polka dot too. I like that plaid. I like that plaid. Oh, hey, that's the same. There's a little orangier plaid. A stripe. Another plaid. Did you see almost all? I think all those were. Do I want this as my background paper? Or do I want that as my paper going there? I'm kind of warm, kids. I don't know why. Maybe because it's summertime, so it's hot. That might be the reason. I don't know. Or I could do this and then do a white. That'd be big enough. Nope. Behind it, or do I want, see, I'm thinking if I did, well, I don't know, that doesn't look bad really. Do I want that? No, I think I want that one with the white behind it. Okay. And then let me see if I can, well, let me just get a black to map my picture in. A black scrap to map my picture. Okay, so there's that. I think I'll just use black for the background. Oh, well, I won't need to do splatters, duh, because it's on black. So I won't have to do mixed media unless I want to do white splatters. Yes, I'm going to get some white. And do I have any orange? This is America's Brightest Orange. That's what they call it. Don't look at me. Well, that's pretty orange. That's a little too jack-o'-lantern, which is exactly what it's called. Oh. I'm just seeing here. It's not too far off. I wonder if that would show up, but I mean, is it going to hurt me to give it a shot? Probably not. Okay. Ripe persimmon. Okay. So I have my ripe persimmon splatters. Ripe persimmon splatters. Okay. Then I have my football time for my title. And I have some wood veneer football I can add. And that might be all. Let's go see. I just don't think any of these would look good. I'm just not, nope, not going to. So that's probably going to be it. I'm trying to think, do I have anything else that I could add to it besides the wood veneer? I mean, I could always add flowers, although I don't think I have any orange. At least not that color orange. I don't know, I might. Let's look. Nope. I have black. No. I was just going to say I could add some flowers because, you know, it's my girly. And she's just looking so cute. I'm trying to think. Hold on, let me look one more place. Ouch. Again, I don't know that if I have the right color of orange. That's going to be the big, big problem. I mean, that one's not bad. And I can stay with the polka dotted idea because there are little polka dots there. Those aren't bad. Okay, okay. I think I'm going to take this one out just because that orange is a little different than these others. But I actually did think I found some like true orange, but okay. So I have more of the polka dots, so let's just put them all in here. And then we'll see what happens after that. I want to throw in a orange with white polka dots instead of a white with orange polka dots. Do I have any more of those would be the other question. No, so I'm going to take this one out because I don't have it. All right, so I have all those. Now let's look at and I have some black. So let's just grab some of my black flowers. I don't want any more polka dotted. I got plenty. All right. And then I think I want the white pearls to go in it. White pearls for centers. White pearls for flower centers. Okay, and then, I mean, I have a whole thing of them, but I just want to see what I've got in this, because I would like to use this stuff up. I have some pretty gems. These aren't exactly white pearls, but I think they would work, don't you? Okay. And you know what? I think I'm gonna find some black too, or I think black would look better in those, so. There. All right, so I think that will do it for my 5th page. For today, my 20th page altogether. Why did I get the white out? Oh, for white splatters? White splatters. Okay. All right, so there's that. Now, I do have one more thing, one more kit I'm going to pull out, because as I was going through the stuff, pulling everything, I found these, and I bought those to go with a specific collection, and I know I pulled a page kit to go with that collection, and so I am going to add these to it and take it with me. So this is a Pinterest layout I found that I really liked, but I bought these to go with this paper rose. Isn't that beautiful? So that's going to be my background. I have Flair. Like I said, I had already put this together, so I'm kind of cheating, but I have these flourishes. I have that paper. I have my black and gray film strips. I have this die because there was some stuff like that. So let me just pull some black scrap while I'm at it. I have this in case I wanted to add a tad bit of gold. I have this stamp. I have these dies from Bramble Fox. I have this title in case I want to make it or use that. And finally for my picture, oh, and I have like 2 flowers. Okay, and for my picture, are you ready for it? Isn't that pretty? Yeah, anyway. Okay, so like I said, I already had this made up, and then I found these and I was like, wait, I bought these to go with that paper rose collection. So I decided to just put them in there, and I'm going to take this with me. All right, and guys, that is going to do it. So that makes 21 page kits, and using some stuff that I bought for specific pictures that I've just stored away, and that's it. So thank you so much for joining me. I know this one was a long one. Sorry about that. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.